forget to come out for the game for calendar day.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Utah Jazz come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Clippers. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Utah Jazz. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. The starters for Utah. Bailey out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Keontae George. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Taking a look at the Clippers, when a higher seed loses an opening game of a playoff matchup, how do you move past that?
Well, B.A., interestingly, you don't want to forget what happened. You actually want to learn from what went wrong and correct course in Game 2. Stare your mistakes in the eye, and you'll have success.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen that right there puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
Utah shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That's good for Markkanen.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
Markkanen hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Harden. Zubac, screen. The 3. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Nice shot by Harden.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's MP. Markkanen outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Markkanen's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Back to Harden. Leonard against Markkanen. Leonard outside. 5 on the clock. It's stolen. Driving to the basket. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Here's Leonard. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Clippers trail by 7. Three-pointer, Harden. Utah grabs the miss. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
For Los Angeles. Mobo, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Paul in for Harden. Then for Utah, Filipowski, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Sensabaugh comes in for Markkanen. And Hendricks is subbed in for Bailey. Back to Leonard. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. To get back on track. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
From deep, MP. First shot won't go. Clippers trail by 9. Reeves, the pass to Leonard. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Paul. Still without a bucket. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard for 3. Utah with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
MP with it. Picked up by Reeves. Offensive board. Right wing. Reeves against MP. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Mobo. Lets it go from deep. No good. And so it's the Utah Jazz, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. We'll be right back. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Nick Richards, James Harden out there with Chris Paul, and it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 36 points and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. MP scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Stewart. And a switch here also for Utah. Vucevic is checked in.